2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am so looking forward to bringing you the action from this week's grouping. There's a sense of heightened fear, competition. I smell a rivalry in the air. This player, she has mentioned she's starting up a rivalry.
She's got a bold target here, doesn't she? She's looking to beat Rickie Fowler. We know Rickie Fowler's had some highs and lows throughout his career, but he's certainly resurgent now, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely, Luke. Beware the new father. There is certainly opposite of a curse out on tour. When you become a new dad, you're going to win, and you become infallible. Rickie, I mean, if he didn't have the game already, he now has the new father beaming down on him.
No question, he was one of the rare players to top 5 in all 4 majors in a single year. That was back in 2014, though. The new Rickie has to step up to the plate because I know this rival wants to take them down. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Nerves. What nerves? She's firing shots like that at Rickie Fowler. Incredible stuff.
This one's for birdie. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
She's in a share of 10th spot. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up 5.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
She needs this one for par. Fair effort. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Taking aim from about 170 yards. And choosing the 8 iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go. This one to save par.
Go on, get in the hole. Steady on. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This one, well, she's looking at about 105 yards.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler?
They've decided to club up.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's on a great line. A bit too much pace on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
If she holds this, she'll go into a tie with Rickie.
Big chance here. That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And it's time to recap that play.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And that effort ensures she's now level par. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards...
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
This one's looking good.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take her to 1 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Second shot here on the 7th. You like that, didn't you? Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And they'll tap this in for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. She's currently tied for 7th. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. And let's have one more look at that shot.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
Nicely done.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. going with the hybrid. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. All right, Henny, what's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Well played, and that will take her to 5 under. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Every player wants to be in this position. I can promise you that. Let's see how they perform over this final 9 and if they can get the job done.
Oh, that was flushed. Second shot here on the 10th hole. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Getting ready to play their third. Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. Hey, that's a chance. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Beautiful swing there. Around 110 yards to go. And just one shot off the lead.
She's feeling less club here. Have to say, I think that might be the right call.
This putt for the lead. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. Currently 5 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Not a bad line, this one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is all over it.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. Putt is underway.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, well done. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will, and that will take her to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. She's managed to find the green on this approach. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a ripper. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Second shot here on the 15th. Putting for birdie.
Yep, tracking nicely.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one is headed to the right. It's a little disappointing for her. That's not how she drew it up. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the 4th shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
She's currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Going with the 6-iron here. She miscued that one. It's headed to the drink. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. That is hunting for the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, at the start of the week, there were a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.